I had other videos planned to talk about the situation going on right now, but if you'll notice, a lot of you might have noticed that social media sites are going out of the way to show that they support evil, that they should support genocide by silencing and preventing any videos that are pro-Palestine, pro-Congo, pro-Gaza. Any of us try to support them, try to spread awareness, any of us try to do our part. These various social media sites are doing whatever they can to make sure the videos don't spread as much as they normally would. On Facebook, all my posts were seen by all my friends and family within minutes, at most hours. And now any post I make regarding news and information regarding Palestine, Gaza, Congo, and everything, now it just gets silenced. Facebook has essentially shadow banned me. Instagram and Snapchat are on the way too as well. Twitter, same thing. They all just they really show the true colors right about now. TikTok has tried, but they're not as successful as many of us refuse to stand down. Because that's the way to do it. At the end of the day, they can only do so much. If you keep making posts like this, people just keep uploading every single day. I've gone across every single social media platform I could possibly find that I have an account on, and just flooding these social media sites with as much pro-Palestine Palestine content, Gaza, Congo. I've just been flooding all these sites with all of it. Because, we cannot stop. Not until all are won. Not until all are free. Not until the killing stops. We cannot stop. They could try as they might. They could try to slow us down. They could try to slow down the protests. They could try to do whatever they can, but we will not stop. Like I've said previously, like I've told even fellow members of mine, all of us, me included, have not been good enough. The reason the world is in general is in the state it's in, and the reason why these evils have been allowed to persist for 100+ years is because we've been complacent, especially Americans, but really more specifically Americans. We could allow it to happen. Until something immediately affects us. We might make a post about it. We might, for a few weeks, pretend to care, and then go on about our day. The problem is resolved, or at least resolved enough. And no, that's not good enough. And I am also guilty of not doing enough in the past. I feel bad enough that I'm only just now hearing just how bad things have been. It's because we live I can't, it's frustrating because, living in America, the government has successfully restricted a lot of this information from us. This is why, it's crazy how much social media has backfired on the U.S. government and how much, TikTok has backfired. Because now TikTok has become the ultimate tool for us, for the people, to use against the government. Because, they've done a good job of restricting this information from, schools, for the public, trying to just... All they want you to do is ignore all the issues, keep buying stuff, keep going with your consumerism, and they want to restrict your free will, they want to restrict your freedom, they want to restrict your power. And it's because they're afraid. It's because they know. Because now they're starting to realize what we have realized, that we have the numbers, we have the power. So it is time. Now is the time. For anybody who, like me, has just been too silent, who hasn't been aware, or hasn't been doing enough, now's the time. I refuse to just... I refuse to live my life normally. I refuse. Not when... The fact that I'm able to sit here outside in my backyard and make this video, this in general is a blessing and a privilege. The fact that I'm able to do it is the fact that I'm able to wear this sweater, the fact that I'm able to wear this hat, the fact that I'm okay. Now I'm sitting here that I have my friends and family still around. It's all privilege, it's all blessings, all things that people over the Middle East right now don't have. Numerous families have been wiped entirely. Whole towns wiped. I've seen corpses of children and babies, and I've seen probably only a taste of what they have to see and experience every single day. So I refuse to go back to life as normal, and I refuse to accept people into my life who would go about their life as normal. I've told friends and family members of mine, if you're continuing to just go about your business, go shopping, no, I don't want anything to do with you. I really don't, because you are also supporting that. It's like by refusing to sacrifice your precious comforts, or refusing to make any amount of sacrifices, you're pretty much saying you don't want freedom enough. You don't want peace on earth, and you don't want it enough, or you don't want it all. Like, you're saying you're okay with the way the world is by not playing a part, not doing anything, by making excuses. And celebrities are the worst about it. The celebrities that aren't doing anything are really making me sick, because they have millions of followers and could make the most difference and just choose to do nothing. I remember not too long ago, Selena Gomez says, "Oh, one post isn't going to do anything." Not only will one post absolutely do something, but especially if you have millions of followers who will do whatever you essentially would. Most of her followers would do whatever she says. Like, if she would just say jump, people would say how high. Her fan base would say how high. So if someone like her were to hop on this and protest, and that's why I have so much more respect for people like Mark Ruffalo, Angelina Jolie, who have gone out in person, who have gone out and publicly, despite the risk, go against the killing that's been going on, defending the Palestinian people. And I will not rest until I do my part. I ain't buying anything. I was being as anti-consumer as possible. And any friends and family who aren't going to do the same, I won't take part. I refuse to take part. Because this has been a huge wake-up call for me, and I think for a lot of people, that the only reason the world isn't a better place is still because we haven't wanted it enough. It's because we just simply haven't tried enough. Like, it is our own fault. Like, we have allowed this to happen. We, the people, have allowed this to happen for far too long. And now it is we, the people, who, I'll admit, better late than never, but now we can come together, and if we just don't stop, things will change. That's what changes have always happened. That's what every war, that's what every movement has ever come to an end. It's always been because they just kept going. They made the sacrifices. Like, civil rights didn't come about because, oh, well, we'll just do this for a few weeks and then go back to work. No. They kept going. They sacrificed what little comforts they had. They made the necessary sacrifices. They went through the level of pain they had to do to give us whatever pleasures we do have now. And all the ways that we don't have more is because us as Americans got comfortable. And I cannot be comfortable when children are dying. When family members are looking for what's left of their friends and family, I cannot, no. I've unfollowed every person across all social media, from YouTube to Twitter to everywhere, who isn't speaking up. I've gone across, I'm doing whatever it is I possibly can. And I'm somebody with no money, no power. I'm just a guy. And it's better than nothing. I refuse to do anything less than the bare minimum, and really even the bare minimum doesn't sit right with me, really. But all the people in my life, if they don't at least do the bare minimum, they better not talk to me. Sorry, I want people to be worried and be sad and feel anguish at the government. I want people to feel that. Because imagine how they're all feeling being bombed every day. It's time for it to end.